Well, they say never meet your heroes, but today we're meeting one of them.
And that car is the Porsche Carrera GT. It's because this car has always been my answer to the age-old question on if you could drive any car in the world, what would it be? CGT has always been my answer because of its dramatic history, its challenging clutch, it's a manual supercar with an insane quick high-revving V10. I've heard many stories that the driving experience isn't normal, so it's made me very curious, and I personally believe that that answer to that age-old question should be a car that gives you a lot to do, so it could be very memorable. When I got connected to tech entrepreneur Justin Choice, the man behind very famous mobile racing games, he invited me to an in-person visit at their Auto Legends HQ because we'd be working on something very cool together. I was also aware that he withheld the keys to the Holy Grail Carrera GT within his collection, but to be completely honest, I had no idea if he would let me get behind the wheel of it, and you guys will get to see in this video if that comes true.
So I'm here in Orange County, California to meet up with someone really special who has very special cars, but his background is also gaming, like me. Let's go check it all out. Right here we have Justin, the man. How's it going?
What's up,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
so
welcome to Auto Legends.
Yes, this is Auto Legends. This is his lovely establishment, Crazy Cars. So your background is from the gaming side.
Yeah.
Which is something really cool. And I was surprised, I'm not really like familiar because would you say like, because you had mobile games and stuff on more that end. I came from like the more console gaming background, but what are some of the big titles for anyone who might be familiar?
Yeah, so back in the day, I did, my company built Cartown, which was the like 10th largest game on Facebook. We had like 80 million players. And it was this really cool game where you could build your dream garage, which was kind of my dream.
Yeah.
And then we went to mobile and we created Racing Rivals, which became the #1 auto game in the world on mobile.
Yeah, wow. I have a lot of friends that are familiar with the Racing Rivals background, and when I actually name drop you to them, they were all freaking out. They're all like super jealous and everything.
Very cool.
But I never got into that, so like it's all...
It's not too late.
Yeah, true.
We have a new project coming.
True, exactly. So yeah, so you guys have a new project on the way. That's Auto Legends. That's what you name drop at the beginning of this whole place and everything as well. So we'll see a little more of that later on in the video. But I guess I want to get up close with these beauties back here.
Yeah, and look, not every car is here. We got another car coming. There's that box is for the Valkyrie.
Oh, yup.
Which is actually, it's in Arizona right now, but it'll be here soon. Yeah. But let's go over these cars.
So is this gray, not silver?
Yeah, so this is seal gray.
Yeah.
The most common color was I think they called it the GT Silver. I fell in love with the seal gray because when they launched this car, in Car Magazine, you know, back when I was reading car magazines, that was like the beautiful European magazines you couldn't get in the US, or you could get in the US, but they, you know, weren't US titles. But in that beautiful magazine, they had a picture of Ralph Lauren who had ordered a Carrera GT, and then right next to it, they had a seal gray Carrera GT. And then in '09, I was in a car dealership, and they had this for sale, and I was like, seal gray. Because that was like seared into my brain.
Yeah.
And I knew because the timing around the market, like I would never find it that cheap again. Yeah. So I pulled the trigger and here it is.
Wow.
It took me a bit to feel really comfortable with the car.
Yeah.
Especially now, like everyone will tell you, with modern tires, it drives so much better. But the original tires on the car did not have enough grip, so you had to be really careful. Yeah. But now the car is like great to drive.
Do you think that was a major point as far as like why a lot of these ended up like wrecked like earlier on, is the tires? And
they didn't put a lot of traction control, and the tires didn't have anywhere near the traction that modern tires have. Yeah. Modern cars are so much, I mean the tires drive so much of how much power they can put into these cars. Yeah. So yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Did this car get like the updated service of like, because I know Porsche did that, right?
Yeah, tell you about my experience. I paid for a major service, which was like 20 grand, right? And then they sent me the notice to not drive it right after. And then they gave me a discount for service that I didn't need anymore because I just paid 20 grand for the service. So I have a credit for the next service. but they gave you $3,500,
Wow.
free tires, and then they did the all the work. And apparently, it's a huge amount of work.
Yeah.
Because multiple dealers called me because they all wanted to do the work.
Wow, that's cool. And then, I mean, I have so much respect for the brand for doing that, because it's probably not something that most people, you know, you have to be in a certain tier to even think about. But a lot of these cars on this level, like, yeah, servicing is a huge issue and keeping them up to date. And I feel like manufacturers just wouldn't even be supportive of that.
Yeah.
And so the fact that Porsche, this car is, how old now? Like 20 years old or so?
Jeez, yeah, 20.
Yeah. But Porsche is still down to like, hey, we're gonna still improvise and build on the platform and help people out with it. I think that's super cool.
Shout out to Porsche, because I know it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, door handle like right under here.
Yeah, have you been in one of these?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
Never been in one of these.
All right.
Holy cow! How wide this.
And check this out.
big
Can you
door
get the
is.
camera over here? Not everyone knows. Look at this. You got like, it's so wide. You got like a little storage pocket there. I put in.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's
I
right.
never knew that.
Yeah. So you get a little storage pocket in here.
So you keep like a little microfiber or something in there?
Yeah, I keep all my illegal stuff, microfiber stuff in there.
That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I imagine it's so wide and everything because this is a whole carbon tub car. I'm like realizing it as I'm just like thinking about it right now. That like that's probably why it's a convertible, and that like if you have the carbon tub, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like compromise any of that. But
get in there. Let's let's see if you fit. You might have to put the chair back, which it slides right back.
Here, oh, right over there.
You feel it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Even that is satisfying. Like just the click of that. Oh wow. Cause like are most pedals, like clutch pedals, are they like bottom mounted? Like floor mounted like that? No.
It's
Yeah.
race car stuff.
Yeah, that's really weird.
It's race car stuff.
Yeah, cause my manually converted Mercy, the pedals are not floor mounted. So yeah, it's a really weird feeling down here.
Try shifting a gear there.
Yeah. That's such a, it looks wrong, but it feels right because of the placement. Like
Well
how
said.
it's just kind of like, it's like right up here on the thing. But yeah, what a crazy car.
Yeah, the middle part, like that's made out of magnesium.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this
Wow.
is like hardcore.
Yeah.
And check it out. Talk about a relic from the past. You got an ashtray by your elbow.
Is that what this
Yeah,
is?
so you could smoke in your Carrera GT.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So did it come factory with like the houndstooth like seats and everything,
there's a
or
company
you had
called
it?
P1 Designs I got that from.
Okay, yeah.
You know, with cars, as they age, leather starts to look a little bit more aged because people are sitting on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the houndstooth, I thought was a big upgrade.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I was just gonna say, just like the spec of everything in here, the carbon on the wheel and the carbon all around, and the houndstooth is just gorgeous.
Yeah, and you know, like part of the not rumor, but part of what came out, because Porsche got sued a couple times over this car, was that something like before they'd even finished all the production, 100-something of them had already been crashed.
Oh, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and this thing also has flyaway handbrake on the left side too, like my Lambo does. Do you keep, is the roof right in there?
Yeah, it's so well engineered. It's like everything's got such a nice.
I know. Oh wow, look at that. It's like perfectly packed in, all the fancy straps and everything as well.
Yeah, they got like really easy instructions. You know,
Yeah.
most car companies, you'd be like, "How do I do this?" You got to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was Lamborghini from the same era when they did the Mercy Roadster. It was the biggest afterthought. It's just like toupe that is impossible for any normal human being to figure out how to get all loaded on. But Porsche made it simple. What's that cap up there? Is that a cap or?
That's for the wheel lock.
Oh,
got
that's
this
right.
all
Whole
just
center
nicely
lock
done,
car
yeah.
and everything too.
You never driven one of these, huh?
No, what I tell people when they ask me if there's any car in the world I would want to drive and experience, it would be one of these. Just because you just have so much going on and so much that you have to do that it's like, the way I look at it is like, if you could drive any car in the world, driving a Bugatti Chiron, I feel like would still actually be there's elements of it that could feel kind of normal, like how
for
it's
sure.
more luxury and easier to drive.
Yeah.
If you're like, drive any car in the world, I want to drive the car that gives me the most to do.
Yeah.
That like I could get the most out of it. And I always like, with what I witnessed from these things, it was like I always wanted to know what that was like. So yeah.
It's got to be exciting, dude.
Don't get me too excited, huh?
So I'll show you a couple other cars. This is this Ford GT I got in 2019. You know, you have to apply and all of that. And,
yeah. So you got fully allocated directly from Ford?
Yeah, and this car, you couldn't customize a lot on the car. Like it was like ordering any other Ford. It was like three options here, three options there.
Yeah.
The one thing you could do is pick any paint as long as the paint existed somewhere.
Oh.
So they couldn't do like paint to sample. They had to be an existing paint. And so I was talking to my buddy and he told me, hey, Ford had this color called Mistachrome, and it researched it. It was on the Mustangs. It was they were the first car company to do a production multi-chromatic paint.
Wow.
And so I picked it, or I asked about it, they got really excited. And then they went quiet for like 3 months. And then they came back and said, sorry it took so long. We had to put a new price, IT had to put in a new price SKU for how much we have to charge you for this paint.
What?
And so they had to create a new price tier, 75 grand for the paint.
Oh.
And then I said, well, what if people do the paint? Because I saw that happen with a few other Ford GTs. Somebody did a French blue and then other people copied him.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're in luck for 25K more. And so for 100K, this is a one-of-one Mistachrome Ford GT.
Wow. You played the cards in the best way of being limited with just Ford colors. Like you really did the research and really like cherry picked probably the most elite ball choice of any like historic Ford color to then put on this. Because yeah, I was familiar with Mistachrome on the Terminators. And then seeing how it actually plays out on here is just, I mean, this studio lighting doesn't do it justice at all. I think I saw this at, you took it to Broadway like years ago. Yeah, I remember seeing it there and I was mesmerized by how much it truly shifts.
Yeah, in the
all
sun,
around.
it's crazy. Have you been in one of these?
No, I haven't been
You
in
have
one of these.
not? Oh boy, you're deprived.
Once again, another big carbon tub I gotta climb into. This is honestly on a whole nother level because this thing is super low. Literally takes from the OG GT40s and GTs as well. They're also super low.
Yeah, it drops 2 more inches in race mode.
That's right, yeah.
So
Holy
let's
cow.
see if you fit. Does he fit?
We fit, but this definitely ain't your Mustang GT, that's for sure. This is on a whole nother level. I didn't know Ford was capable of all this. Although this is like multimatic, right? As well, it's like that's like the.
I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. This is the multimatic creation. Did this car surprise you? Like as far as like when driving around everything.
I would say the brakes and chassis really feel like a race car. I have some race car buddies. They drove it on a track and they were like blown away. The brakes felt like they're race cars.
Yeah.
But the chassis is so stiff, this thing like changes directions. It has actually an integrated roll cage. It's from the race car.
No way.
So hidden in here is a roll cage.
No way. I never realized that this is just all hollow. Like his dash is literally, this just like there's all carbon fiber in here and then I could stick my hand all the way through his dash.
And see how close you are to whoever you're going to be sitting next to?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're literally just in a bucket.
Yeah.
I gotta point out though, taken right from my Raptor right here. Right from an F-150. That's probably the only bit though. Everything else is whole different ball game in here. Yeah, I mean the presence on this thing in person, giant buttresses right here go all the way back, and but it's also kind of weird to like stare at how they fit a whole motor because the chassis gets so narrow right back here.
That was the whole rationale they said for doing a V6 is because they wanted that space.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't have a lot of room here, and you'll see. I'll show you the trunk. So I've actually put groceries in there before. Let me see. Here. There you go.
That is comical. That is hilarious.
And that's me taking out the manual and the air pump and everything. So that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. It would literally already
right.
have stuff in here
That's
that
right.
wouldn't. You wouldn't
This
have
is my
any-
modded trunk, the extra large.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's nothing in the. Oh wait, there's something like real small in the front, right?
No.
Or no, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow, that's crazy. And then this whole wing
Pops
elevates up like
Yeah.
crazy.
But this is the cars I have now. But I actually have a toy model of every car that I've owned. So
Oh.
these are all the cars of
Is it kind of like-
JC's past.
Are they kind of in an order, or is it just straight out here?
The order seemed to have gotten switched, but it should have been from oldest to newest, but this is the absolute oldest. This is where I started. Nissan Sentra SCR. I actually repainted it blue.
Yeah.
I took out a student loan to pay for a paint job. Thank you, federal government. And this was my first car.
That's awesome. Humble beginnings right here. Do those count as well on there?
Yeah, had the
So
spiker.
you had a spiker at one point?
I had a spiker.
Wow.
And I would still have it, except that someone clipped the fender and there was no way to fix it. So now it's back with, there's a guy who's kind of revived Spiker in the Netherlands. So he has the car.
Yeah.
But it had 900 miles when someone hit me. It was sad.
And there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Man.
So these are the current cars.
Yeah.
I had the YRS, sold it, and I have a Utopia coming.
Ooh.
Roadster, and the Valkyrie is not here right now,
Yeah.
but it's actually on its way here now.
This is just immaculate taste, I must say. All these drivers' cars.
And these are my future dream cars.
Okay.
Kind of like the unattainable unicorns, or maybe attainable. But,
I mean, almost each of those could be worth the whole collection just in one car.
yeah. So this is a dream car. What's another dream car for you?
Oh, I don't know. 05 GT.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of 05 GT as well. Same whole thing, you know, manual, just like the, you know, the driver orientation of it, and yeah, I'm a big fan of just this era, you know, like the dream garage would be like with like a 997 GT3, like an 05 GT, and everything from like that, like pre 2010, like what I would consider the golden age of like driver, but still modernized, like exotics and stuff like that.
Well, look, let me show you one last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really interested to get your take, because this car is...
This looks special.
It's one of the best driver's cars ever made.
Yeah.
And they only made these in Japan. They only sold these in Japan. When the car gets to be at least 25 years old, it's considered a classic car, so then you can import it. So as soon as I was able to get one, I brought one in, and then, because I knew it would happen, the price doubled after like 18 months of me having the car.
Yeah.
But this car, you know, me growing up, this was like this wasn't even on my dream list because it was like unattainable.
Yeah.
But this was before that era, before the Porsche era, this was like the top of the mountain. But get in it. I want you to sit in it. Here, let me put the seat back.
Real quick, so I noticed something right here. There's an R badge. And so you honestly have to give me the rundown because I'm not too familiar, but I do know that because there's an R badge right here, that's what like takes this on a whole nother level between just your regular early gen NSX.
So you are, what year were you born?
01.
Okay, this is 1995. Okay. This car is literally older than this guy.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, try shift.
I'm impressed these are automatic.
I know,
That's
it's weird
crazy.
because nothing else is automatic in this car. Even the trunk, I have to use a key.
Yeah.
But try shifting
Holy
the gears,
cow.
the titanium.
Wow, it's so short and so rigid.
It's like a rifle.
It feels so crispy though. It's just like, oh, it feels...
This car has no power steering. You feel everything.
Wow.
The car is like 2,600 pounds or just slightly under. So they are, so in Japan in the 90s, they would not, this was really weird, but they wouldn't let the cars, there was like this agreement to not make cars that had more than 300 horsepower. Mm-hmm. So even if the GTR had more than 300 horsepower, they only advertise it as having like 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
So they didn't change the engine a whole lot. They did balance it. This car comes factory with like 270. But they dropped like 200 pounds of weight. They changed the gear ratios. It's like just like what they do with the Ferrari Challenge Stradales and the special cars, you know, lighter weight.
So that's what this is. This was like their attempt at making the craziest possible NSX with still keeping their gentleman's agreement of like, you know, under 300 horsepower or whatever, right?
Yeah, and then what's famous is, the famous video is Ayrton Senna. He was driving for Honda at the time. So there was a video of him test driving this on Suzuka, and he's driving in Italian loafers. So anyone who sees this car asks me, where's my loafers? So I'm actually gonna get a set of loafers to put next to the car.
Yeah.
But he's like killing this car on the track, and he's just driving in his dress shoes.
Oh my God. I have to ask, what are these even worth now?
These will trade in the, so super low mile will be in the 500s. Miles on it like this one. I mean, this one doesn't have a lot of miles. This has like 30,000 miles.
Okay,
but this will trade in like the, I think right now they're in like the mid 4s.
So we never got them, so they would all be right-hand drive? Yeah.
Yeah, all the R's are right-hand drive.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's cool that it's an actual Honda NSX too.
Check it out. This is pop-up headlights ready. Let's film the pop-ups.
You have to. Oh, it's brand new. This whole car is brand new.
Yeah, so we should have you drive this around the block because I'm curious to get your take on it because you will feel things that you will never feel on a modern car.
Yeah, I've had S2000, currently have Civic Si, and then I mean on my Skyline, but never driven OG NSX. Yeah, the S2000 definitely like made me understand the Honda community and like got me way more into those. And obviously this is, the NSX platform as a whole is peak Honda, but then this is even peak beyond that. So yeah, I would be very curious. I feel like now you should show some of your gaming stuff that you're currently working on.
Yeah, so I get to all the building the games and helping, allowing other people to live out the fantasy of being a car enthusiast virtually is what helped me buy these, in reality.
Yeah.
And so now we got a new project where I want to take that to the next level and really allow people to feel like what it feels like to be a car collector.
Yeah.
That's why we call that's what we call this garage Auto Legends.
Yeah.
It's like collecting these cars. It almost feels like these cars are legendary. And as you build your collection and get close to all the car companies and stuff, you get close to all these like Horacio Pagani and all these legends in the industry. That's why we named the Garage Auto Legends and then the new game Auto Legends. Is that I want to help share that feeling and that experience to players all over the world.
It's a really cool concept. I feel like a lot of people that enjoy like supercar oriented like content creators on YouTube kind of enjoy that same aspect of they get to kind of live vicariously through them on like them collecting these other rare cars and their process when they get to go in and spec out their next exotic or something like that. And you guys are now giving people to like have control to go in virtually and kind of also like immerse themselves into what that whole experience can be like through this game.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, let's go check it out.
Come on up. These guys are we have a couple guys here working on the project, not the full team, but they're here to show you some of the stuff going on. Well, welcome to our studio up here. So this is a combination meeting place, a theater, karaoke room, and a sports simulator.
Yeah, I was gonna
I can show you later.
A little bit of a golfing simulator
and the whole thing.
So I know who that is too. That's so cool. So yeah, part of what you guys are doing is bringing in people from the real world into this game.
Right. So we want to have real cars, real people, real locations, real brands. So everything that all automotive enthusiasts are already familiar with, like RJ, yourself, and a bunch of other automotive influencers. We want to have a car game that's not just about racing, it's about actual car culture.
Gotcha.
And bringing that to the next generation of car people. So it's not just doing a quick build and like that's it. It's like going to car meets and racing and learning about the history of who created this car scene that we have today. So.
Yeah. I got given a brief walkthrough of Auto Legends for the first time. They showed me the starter cars, and it was really refreshing to see actual humble, down-to-earth starter cars, such as the Civic seen here, and even a Ford Probe.
Ford Probe? I think we're the first game to actually have a Ford Probe. I like the Civic.
Yeah, I'll go with the Civic.
And after giving me the rundown, even though it wasn't ideal on the keyboard and projector setup, I was able to play through the game for the first time.
God, he's just sleeping at the wheel.
They also showed me the extensive and diverse customization offered in this game, offering licensed wheels such as Volk CE28s and the ability to fine-tune everything such as camber, wheel spacing, tire sidewall, and tire stretch. But I mentioned I came here for something collaborative, and this is what I was really excited to show you guys.
So another huge reason on why I came out here to the Auto Legends Garage, the studio, is because they are given the honor of allowing me to be a part of the game and they fully designed out a character of literally me. And well, check it out. Here it is on the big projector. How long did this take to even create?
It took a while. It takes a while because we do it from scratch and we try to get your likeness to be as close as possible. That's why I had you send me different angles of the headshot.
Oh yeah,
so that
yeah.
Because we want to have different characters have different poses. If it's like the arms in the jacket, or from the side, or from the front. So
yeah,
we get to play around with the different angles and figure out what fits, and then just illustrating all the different textures of your clothes and the shading on your face and where the light hits. So yeah, it just takes a lot of time, and we'll do these little fine tweaks and different software just to get it right.
Yeah, well, you guys can have my word that I am very happy with how it turned out. Here's a look right here on how, like, an example of how I can pop up as well, because we have the character design, and then this is just a
it's a mock-up.
Yeah, it's just a mock-up. Yeah, you'd see me pop up. I'd have a little statement, little caption added on, and then
UltraMotive right there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of their basis of this game is, well, it's called Auto Legends, so actually bringing in legends that help shape the real-life auto community and the scene to where it is now. I wouldn't consider myself a legend, but I think I could bring in younger viewers of familiarity and hopefully help introduce them into the actual legends of the car scene that they have already implemented into this game. But all in all, it's cool that you guys will find cameos of real-life figures that are incorporated and spread throughout.
We had a lovely lunch break with my personal favorite, Italian, and messed around on their arcade machines for a little bit.
This is the ultimate arcade machine because you have every arcade machine on this one machine.
And after that was done, Justin was offering to get some of his cars out on the road.
So Justin is kind enough on letting us go out in some of his toys. And we're going to start out with this right here, NSX-R. Just because I've never driven a first-gen NSX of any sort, being the new Honda fanboy that I am, very curious about this platform, but it also feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to drive an NSX-R. There's like not a speckle of dust on these white wheels right down here. Oh yeah, that's right. You said no power steering, right?
No power steering,
wow.
So you got to get going.
All right.
I mean, it's power depending on how strong you are.
How many of these you think have even been brought in to the States?
There was like 3 or 4 of them by the time, and I actually had 2 of them at one point. At the time I brought this one in, I think it was like number 3 or number 4. I'm sure more have been brought in now.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are in the States.
So notchy, I love it.
Get a sense for the steering.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's so interesting.
Maybe I'd make a left here, I think.
I'm surprised how much like visibility. I would think it'd be like super sleek and you wouldn't like have much to see out of the front, but you actually have a ton you can see through.
Yeah, it's known for, and other cars have like done this and people call it out, where you see the 2 hunches on the side of the car, so you can really place the car.
Yeah.
But the front drops off so quick, you just see road. It's really cool. This was designed after an F-16 canopy.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. It's just such a unique experience. And then what is something that I just forget at the end of all that is that I'm in a Honda. It's like so weird to me. Yeah, there's just no other Honda that's like remotely close to this. Oh wow. Wow. It's torquey. I love that.
Not bad for an old car.
No, not at all. Oh, that's like a bit of the induction I can hear, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Air intake's right on this side.
You're gonna sell me on an NSX now. Well, they say never meet your heroes, but today we're meeting one of them. Justin is giving me the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get behind the wheel, literally the one car that people always ask me if I could drive anything in the world. Here goes nothing, I guess.
Let's start this thing. Get in, I'll drive you around first.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically this car, you cannot use the gas to get going. so it's not hard. You just have to.
Okay, so
Be
so
comfortable.
that was all just the clutch coming out?
Yep.
So would you say it gets moving a lot just by just releasing the clutch?
You don't need to touch the gas at all.
Not at all. Okay, okay, okay.
So now I'm on
Oh.
the gas. So that's the trick. Is you don't want to.
You don't give any gas, yeah, while you're releasing.
Yeah.
My fear, I heard about that. My fear was that, like, will the car get moving enough when you just release the clutch pedal?
It's a
and like,
pain when you're on a hill.
oh,
Because honestly, it's like, oh my god.
yeah. How in the
I'll
world?
still stall it once in a while.
Yeah.
When I first got the car, I had made the stupid move. I had to make a 3-point turnaround in the middle of the street on a hill.
Oh.
In busy on PCH, and
Yeah.
when I went to make the turn, I couldn't make the turn, so I do a 3-point turnaround. When I first got the car, I kept stalling it.
Oh.
So everyone was like, "You learned to drive that thing, you idiot!"
Oh my gosh.
I was like, "I'm trying."
Because yeah, this car essentially, it just has its own unique. It has like a tiny flywheel or something like that. It doesn't have like a normal flywheel at all.
Super small clutch, super light.
Yeah.
And then you'll like when I turn off the car, it just instantly dies. The engine, like, there's no like no delay. Warm it up a bit.
And then on gas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this literally feels like I'm meeting a hero right now. This is crazy.
Just warming it up.
Literally feels like you're weapons testing right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, left side.
There we go.
Fires up so fast.
All right, so reverse is dog legs towards you.
And so.
All the way. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Remember,
Just
no gas.
Yeah, exactly. No
Gas.
gas. No stall. Oh, you can't see anything behind you.
You're good. You're good. You can see between here a little bit. Little bit. Okay. First.
All right.
All right. No gas. First couple inches are dead. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
Here we go.
We're going. Everything in this car is so rewarding. Like
Yeah.
every little shift, every little input you do, this car just rewards you for it.
It's just it's precise in like a very satisfying way.
Yeah. Just gives you so much to do.
You're doing great. Yeah. It's got.
We didn't get all the way down in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That car's warm, so
Okay.
give it a little juice.
It's the fact that even just now I can barely hear it like bouncing off some of the things I'm passing. It's just like, oh my god.
Gonna get down to third or second for this.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to find the level of grip. Like I don't want it to step out or anything, so I'm being gentle.
Third you can be good with.
Okay, yeah.
Second, just make sure you're pointing going straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. There you go. Keep practicing. Go back and do the second again. There you go.
That's the most rewarding thing ever to get something right in this car. It's crazy.
Go here after he makes the right. And then go ahead and give it some gas in first. And just keep the steering wheel straight, but you can feel it lose traction.
Okay.
And then shift it to second. But
it actually gripped up pretty well there.
dude, you did a great job, seriously.
Thank you. That was my biggest fear, is like, this guy's letting me meet my hero, drive the ultimate car, and then the worst thing be if I just absolutely start damaging his clutch and it's just an awful experience.
I'm on the original clutch still.
Really?
Yeah, it's got 13,000 miles almost, 12,800, and it they said it's still got plenty.
Wow.
So as long as you take care of it.
Yeah, it helps with, as long as you know what you're doing with a manual car, you can make it last a lot longer. I mean, that was why I did the conversion on
Push
my
the clutch
Mercy.
in and give him a blip. Dude, seriously.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
This is not an opportunity you could just find easily, so. Oh my gosh. It lived up to the expectation I had for it, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Well, hero has been met, and you can say I am definitely not disappointed in this thing. I mean, just the ride along he gave me at the beginning was enough to impress me and completely open my eyes to why people just absolutely rave about these cars and why they're worth upwards of $1 million now. He even asked me earlier on, what other dream cars do I have? Mercy was end all for me. I never really thought beyond that. And now I can say I have something new that definitely can check off a box beyond that car. Definitely from driving experience alone, like the Carrera GT it's so similar in a lot of ways to the manual screaming V12 experience that you get in a Mercy. However, everything is definitely perfected on that next tier up. I mean, the whole car is a carbon tub car, so the rigidity, the suspension, everything is a lot more dialed. I would definitely trust this car around a track, and I'd trust it to do a much quicker track time than a manual Mercy. And then just the sound note alone, don't get me wrong, it's hard to beat the screaming V12, but this V10, with how quick it revs, and then you have some aggressive burbles here and there that chop through, I think it's on another tier above as well. So, you know, I've always said that I actually believe the Carrera GT is one of the best sounding cars in the world. That used to be my OG pick. Now there are a lot of cars that actually come close. I mean, Valkyrie is one of them. Of course, now you got screaming Aventadors too, SVJs, people love those as well. But I think I'd stand, especially after experiencing it in person with the roof off, that I don't know for a street car like this that you could beat the exhaust note of this V10. So overall, I want to send Justin a huge thanks for trusting me with his Carrera GT. I know it's not an easy car that you could just simply agree to letting someone drive. Go check out Auto Legends right now if you haven't. Soon I'll be featured in the game as well, but what a lovely day here out at Orange County. The cool thing is all these storage bays are located right next to John Wayne Airport here in Orange County. So we're going up to the roof right now. Wow. That is crazy. So you can come back in your Valkyrie or whatever, post it up in your garage, and then walk right over to your private jet, and then just go take that to like France or wherever you want.
I mean, that's pretty much what Justin does.
Yeah.